Hi guys, it's Melissa. Welcome to Melissa Loves Orchids. Today is Easter and I thought I'm in my little Easter dress and I thought it'd be perfect. We just got back from a family outing to the Fairchild tropical, I always say that. It's very tropical in there. But I always feel like it's like my happy place and we have a membership there. So anytime they have events, if you have a membership, you can go and they have different festivities. So it was an awesome day and I thought it'd be perfect to make a video and show my lovely subscribers a little unboxing, a couple of blooms, and a little haul. I mean, it's like a mixtape everything video. So I don't know what to start with, but I think I'm going to start with my little unboxing, and I have to be very careful because I haven't touched it yet. I didn't, cover the names and all that, but this is from a very special person. And I hope this phone doesn't fall forward because it's so windy. It already fell once. Maybe I should get something maybe I should get something. Well, if it falls, I'll get something to to hold it steady like a pot. It's gonna fall. Anyways, if it falls, we'll make do. We'll fix it. So this, I'm gonna start to open it. It's from a very special person. So if you watch a lot of the orchid channels, you have probably bumped into this lovely lady. Her name is Paula. Look at me trying to do with an iPad right here. I brought the iPad so I can look up some of the things that I got, some of the orchids that I got, so I can show you a picture because nothing's in bloom. That's why I had to bring out some special ones. I don't think I picked the right shear for this. So if you're on YouTube a lot, this is from the lovely Paula. Paula is from Hillbilly Orchids and she is in West Virginia, I believe. Fairmont, West Virginia. So her weather over there is very, very different. I think she has some really, really cold winters, and I always hear her weather and my weather are like opposites. So she's a very nice lady. She knows a lot about orchids. I think the first time I heard about Rick L was from Paula. Paula, you did some really good wrapping, a lot of tape. You are good at putting this together, but it's hard to open it and not show the tags, which I should have done it before. But anyways, that's how you get better at this videoing and YouTubing. Just being spontaneous and doing things. Oh, I see a note. Let's see the note first. Aww. Aw, that was so sweet. So I sent her a little gift and now she's sending me a little gift. And you know what? Orchid gifts are the best gifts. Oh, it's a little thank you note. She's so sweet. You certainly know how to make a person feel special. Thank you for the gorgeous cattleya. So I gave her a beautiful pink cattleya. It's called J. Sokabi Volcano Queen. And she loves it. Hugs Paula. I love it. Thank you. And this is perfect. Look at this card on Easter. Isn't that just perfect? So spring. So don't laugh, guys, when the camera falls because the wind is picking up and I think it's going to fall. So I can't wait to, let me see. And did you notice she put live plants, handle with care? How does she have all those stickers? God, this is big. Oh, this is big. This is a big cat. I love big cats. Oh my God, what is it? Oh my God, I'm so excited. And there's a lot of paper. Look at all, she's like a pro. I'm not a pro at all. I'm not good at the sending part. Oh my gosh. So there's one in here. I think there's one in here. And here is her, look at the size of this. She has the date, her little time. RLC, settle me down. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's look it up. That's why I brought the iPad, because I want to look it up, see what it is. So let's take a look. Oh, no. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. What? Oh my God. And you're not going to even be able to see how beautiful it is. I'm going to put a picture. Wow. It's yellow with pink labellum and then yellow again. This is like the most beautiful. Paula. This is so me. It's so gorgeous. Like, you can't see it because the sun and the... Oh my God, it is huge. Oh my God, is this a cutting of yours? Is it? I don't even know. 3/28/26. So that's what... Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Gift, Paula. Oh. I see, now I'm excited. Where am I gonna pot her? I love you already. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it, love it, love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Where do I put her? How do I pot her? I don't even know. How exciting. I bought pots. So I went to RF recently and I bought pots. So I'm good with the pots. Yay! Okay, so that's gift number one. I got another gift. And this gift was from my friend Joanna. So I went to Joanna's house. By the way, I have to say, Joanna's garden left me so impressed. She had beautiful, beautiful acclimated big cats all over her garden, on her palms. It literally made me rethink all the potting because it looks so nice on a tree. And I'm gonna put one picture. I don't want to put a lot of pictures, even though I did take a lot of pictures. I was at her house. I'm like, can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? You know, for my own inspiration, I have to show you. Just, there was one that was like in the front of her house, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It was a cat with, like, she said it had a 1.29 blooms. I was in love. Immediately I said, okay, I gotta do this. Why am I not doing this? I'm putting, I believe they grow bigger when they're on pots. When they're on trees instead of in pots. So I think that I'm going to attempt, I have one, don't fall. I have one, and it was like a recovery plant, so I'm not expecting like great things, but I need to do more of that. I mean, I also want to do a Vanda garden, especially I just got back from Fairchild. It's gonna fall. I just got back from Fairchild, and they have like this, what I call it a Vanda patch, which is just like this big area, and then there's just Vandas on these sticks, and they're just basically zip tied to the sticks. I don't think there's any moss. I would put moss, but it's just Vanda on a stick, and then randomly, like, they're blooming and they're all different colors, and it's just heaven on earth. So it's inspiring me. I think in this area I still have a lot of work to do. We have in the plans, okay, another pergola that's in the plans, you know. Then we have a water feature also in the plans, but we're also doing other things to the house that kind of need to be done first, according to my husband. Like, our fence is not good, so I think we're gonna do the fence, and then we had just done a driveway, so it's like, you know what, it's like a give and take, you know. So pergola's in the works, water features in the works, like a little pondy type thing. Not yet ready for like fish, because I have no idea how to, like, I love the idea of having like a koi fish pond, but I don't know how to take care of them. So regardless, I digress. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I think I remember I was talking about Joanna's garden, and I really got impressed. I was impressed by the way she had beautiful acclimated orchids growing on her palms. I'm gonna ask her permission to put in a couple of pictures, because I was just like, oh, beautiful. Like, she has an area that, you know, looks like mine, with like the pots and everywhere, which is great, but then she has them incorporated to her landscaping, and it looks so phenomenal. Like, I give her like so many kudos for just, you know, it just looks so nice. And I'll see if I can put in some pictures. But she gave me a gift. And this is the gift. Look at how gorgeous. This is from RF. It's a Rhinco Brassolea. So it's a hybrid. It has Rhincolalea, I believe, Brassavola, and Cattleya. And it's called TIDC Divine Phoenix. So it has a Brassavola appendiculata crossed with a Bryce Canyon. It has a lot of names, so hopefully you could see it. And I'm going to look for her picture because I did see a bloom. This came from RF. I did see a bloom. Let me find it. You got to see this beautiful, beautiful. All right. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. Okay. RLCR. Oh my goodness. Rank code. Brasileia. Find her. I found her. Images. Oh. All right, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. All right. Oh my goodness. Can you see that? Can you see it? It's beautiful. It's so my type. It's like me. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's a hot pink and then a beautiful labellum and then like star shape. I mean, absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to put her somewhere. I think she should be in a Roxy pot. She got a little bit of sun, so she's a little bit on the borderline. Oh my gosh, I got a lot of sun. I got a suntan. She's got a suntan. But I'm excited because I saw her. She has another one. She was blooming and she was gorgeous. So thank you, Joe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna put her here with my Paula. And Paula, I'm gonna look out for you. I'm going this weekend to the Pearl Smith. And I'm a little bit behind in videos. Like it happens because there's a lot. Sometimes I film an enormous amount of footage and I can't edit it and put it out there on time. And it is what it is. So I try my best. Some people, I remember getting a couple comments that were like, "You're behind," or whatever. Yeah. There's family, there's cooking, there's work, 2 jobs, there's a bunch of things. So I am going to get next thing. I'm going to do it today. I am going to try to do it today, even though we have guests coming over tonight, but we're going to get takeout. So I'm not going to be in the kitchen. So I believe I will have a little bit of time. The video's almost done. All I have to do is download it and upload it, down and up. So, and sometimes that takes long, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to do that. All I need to put together is a good thumbnail, which also ChatGPT is helping me with my thumbnails. And I have to explain something because some people said to me, "You didn't look like yourself in the thumbnail." So what happens is you upload a picture, you upload all the specifics, like what do you want the title to be, if you want the name of the channel to be there, if you want the date on there, you upload all of that. And then it kind of reimagines the picture. So sometimes some facial features are different. So you look at yourself and it's like, wow, my nose is different, or my teeth are different, or whatever have you. So if you see that, don't get alarmed. It's still me. I haven't done any crazy cosmetic Miami plastic surgery, which could be also, but no, I haven't done it. Yeah, sometimes it just changes the picture a little bit, but it helps me a lot, saving time. Sometimes when you're trying to do a really good thumbnail that captures everything, it kind of takes a while. And if you don't do a good thumbnail, your video is not going to be seen. So for whatever reason, if you see my face a little bit different, or any of the members of our group, if you see them a little different, don't freak out. It's still us, and we're just ChatGPT makeover. So then I went to Home Depot. So this is the other thing that I was going to show you. I've been going to Home Depot often because it's at the corner of my house, basically my normal one. And and I have to admit, I'm going to be quite honest, the last few times that I went, there wasn't anything new. There wasn't a lot of bandas. There wasn't a lot of like cats in pots. You know how they have them for 29 and they're like in bud and they're only 29 and it's a cattleya, so it's a great deal in my opinion. I haven't seen a lot of that. They've had a lot of the same, which is the nodosas. Yeah, nodosas are great. How many can you have in one collection? A lot. I mean, I'm not going to keep buying the same plant over and over again. But a lot of yellowbirds, a ton of yellowbirds. They had recently some why-nots. So I remember when I got lucky and I got my white Wakariana, the Kenny, which is a different name, Calais Snowblind, whatever, AKA, you know, names change, taxonomists do their thing, whatever. So I remember last time, during this time, I was, you know, finding a lot of good finds. And now it's like, what's going on? So a friend told me, oh, there's nothing there. And me and Judy are like talking constantly. And I'm telling her, oh, there's nothing. Did you go? Yes, I went. There's nothing or whatever. And we kind of know what we would go for. So this time, for some crazy reason, oh, my friend from work told me, I went to the Home Depot on Bird Road, which is like a little further out, and I found a lot of cute things. And she sent me a picture, and when she sent me a picture, I was like, what is that? A double area for the bag babies, and it's full, and you know, the bags looked all nice and shiny and brand new. And sometimes you can even tell from a distance they've been there for a while. Sometimes you can tell, wow, these are fresh. So she said that, and it was in the back of my head. And then I said, well, I'm on the way to Joanna's, and Joanna was at Pilates class, so I had to kind of give it a little bit of time. So it's, what am I going to do? Just pass by the Home Depot, just to look, just to see. I wasn't planning on this. Then I bumped into first of all, I bumped into an enormous Vanda, and I will show you a picture. And she was $69, but she was bigger than me. So I was so close to get her. I just got afraid it had a couple spots on the leaves, and I thought, could it be crud, fungus, I don't know. And then I saw a cake, like it was growing not a basil cakey, but like right off of the stem. So I was like, I don't know what's going on here. This is too much for me. I left the Vanda, which was a beautiful purple color. I left the Vanda and I went for the bag babies because they looked so large. And I just said, if I have some, maybe I can give them as gifts, maybe whatever it is. That all that goes through your brain. But let me show you what I got. So the first one that I couldn't leave, because once I show you, you'll be like, of course, no brainer. I mean, can you see why? One of my rules is if they're literally coming out of the bag, because that's how big they are, you know that they're not going to be 2 years from blooming. This is like, for me, in my personal experience from buying bag babies, which I have purchased many, 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 when you see it this large, look at the massive amount of roots. It doesn't fit in this bag. Like Better-Gro needs bigger bags. Look at this. Look. It doesn't fit in the bag. When I see that, good pseudobulbs, no spots, huge roots, great root system, new growth. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And yes, I do have this one. So I'll show you what she is. And I'll take her out of the bag so you can see. This is Kathy Yamanaka, Volcano Queen. Hi, Donnie. This is my daughter's iPad. So it's like, RLC Kathy. All right, take a look. It's a beautiful wine color. I think I need to put the real photo as an inset, because I don't think with the lighting, I don't think you can see that. I mean, you can kind of get the gist. It's a wine color, it kind of reminds me of the King of Taiwan, but the color is more like Heaven's Gate. So if you know, you know. So King of Taiwan is like a bright purple, but this one has more, with the purple, more red infused to it. So it's like a wine color. And I thought it was gorgeous. And yes, I already have her, but she is so big that I am willing to take another. So there you go, Kathy Yamanaki. That's the first one. I just saw her and I just grabbed her. I'm like, yeah, I have her, but it's okay. And then this one was also kind of like almost out of the bag. almost out of the bag. So let me go back a little bit. If you are new here, I know you're like, now you're going there. If you are new here, bag babies, I just have to like a 10-second, like, guys, if you know, you know. If you don't, let me explain it. So these are bag babies. Online, they're called baggy babies. They're from a company called Better-Gro. Better-Gro company is owned by Sunbulb. The Sunbulb company is the same company that is Palmer's Orchids in Florida. So it's a really good quality orchid in a very economical situation here. So you can find these at Home Depots and Lowe's. In my area, Lowe's for bag babies, no go. Home Depot, yes, go. So it's up to you. I know some people are like, let's support small vendors only. Well, yes, I'll support all the small vendors, small businesses, family business, all that, support all that. But I also want to get a good deal every now and then. So hence, the bag baby phenomena happens quite often. And a lot of people say, which is your Home Depot? Well, if I said that, will I be able to find anything? No. So let's just say I go to many. I go to all of them that are in my area. I really do. Some days I'm like, okay, today's hunting day. So I have like my routes and I'll go this one, then I'll go that one. And then there's like 5 of them that I hit. And it's, sometimes it's a great day and some days you go to all 5 and you find nothing. And it's okay because it's fun. So let me show you. This one I got because it says Miami on it. This is RLC Chief Aoki Miami Sunset. So I'll show you that. I'll show you that. Why am I having such a hard time? Like if I don't know how to find stuff on the internet. RLC Chief. All right. Some of you are saying, okay, that's usually not your type. But you know what? It said Miami on it, so I thought, why not give it a try? The colors are so loud. It's like an orange, and then there's like a deep red, and then there's like a yellow in the throat. And it said, I don't have one exactly like this. Well, I kind of have Nicoin Chai 3, and I have couple others, but they're not exactly like this. So I said, why not? Plus, I had a gift card. So I might as well use it. It's going to burn a hole in my wallet if I keep that gift card any longer. So that is Chief Aoki Miami Sunset. Orange with red lip. Yes, it is. Not like this. So if you're new, this is what I was going to say. This came back to me. If you're new and you go for looking for these bag babies, number 1, always try to look for a tag. This is not the actual tag. It'll come like this. Now they're getting smart and they're like kind of stapling it to the outside so that you can clearly see it, because I guess in the past people would take out the tags to look at them and not put them back in the right place, and tags would get lost, and then not all people, but some people don't want to buy an orchid without knowing what it is, because you may have it. So look for the tag first of all. If you don't like her, remember to put the tag back. All right, this is going to be what they scan to charge you. So also this is helpful if you keep this. If there's some kind of problem, they will take it back. But this, not this, has the skew. So if you're going to return it for whatever reason, you need to keep that and your receipt. Okay. What else? Okay, take a quick look. It's going to be closed with a rubber band. It's going to have mesh so that the media doesn't fall out. So if you can take a quick peek, they have holes here. If you can take a quick peek at, like, do you see anything black? That's a red flag. If you see anything brown, anything soft, then you might want to put this one aside and look for another one. It can happen. We're talking about living things here. It's not like if they're all supposed to be perfect. It's been outside, it's been watered, it's been dried, it's, all that stuff. So I like to look for good, healthy pseudobulbs that are not wrinkled. I like to take the weight of the bag baby because sometimes it's so light and you can hear the crunching that it hasn't been watered for a long time. Then you may have a problem. Okay, I brought them back to life, but sometimes after a while you're like, let's just get them healthy to begin with. So you're gonna try to get them healthy. if you can take a peek and look at the bottom of the pseudobulb so you can inspect for any pests. You might want to look for scale. If you don't know what that looks like, I would do a Google search and see what a scale look like. What do mealies look like? I don't think you're going to find thrips on here because usually, you know, if you see the flowers, they'll, you know, thrips tend to go for the flowers, and these don't have any flowers yet. So I've never found a thrips, because one thrips has the S at the end. It's not plural, that's the way it is. I had to say that. Anyway, so if, just take a quick look for the bulbs. Sometimes you cannot look any further, like to look at the roots. I know, like I'm trying to, keeping it closed, and it's really hard. You have that rubber band there. So at least they're good about returning it. If you get one that's not good, keep all the packaging, put it back in there, and explain what the problem was. I've never had a problem. I've only had to return a couple. And beware, because there are bad people out there that will go and buy bag babies and return them. But what they put back in here is not the bag baby. And I have found that. It is a you know, maybe one suitable from an old orchid. It has nothing to do with what originally came in the bag. So be aware of that. Look carefully. Like one time I saw a bag baby being returned. The pot was a different color. So immediately I'm already like, red flag number one. And then they had like one single piece of an epidendrum radicans, that kind of thing. One single reed like that of you know, and I said, wait a minute, that's not a cattleya at all. You know, that's not the right, that doesn't come in here. They don't sell those in here. So immediately I knew, but someone might grab it and say, oh wow, look at that. And they stapled it back together. So I don't know who did that, but that's happening. If I worked at Home Depot, I'd be like, no. But of course, some people don't know. They don't know what the orchids look like, and they'll just return them. So I got a couple more. I don't want to be rambling on. This one, let me do this one first. Again, look at the size. I want to even take her out. I want you to see what it looks like. And I again have to say, I get nothing from Better-Gro. They can call me if they want, and then negotiations will be fine. But right now, I get nothing. I film and I talk about bag babies all the time. I bloom them, I grow them, I take a picture, I film them, I promote them just because they worked out for me. But again, I do not get anything from this company. They don't know that I'm alive. So that is RLC Pine Pathoon Red. Let me show you, because I'm not a red person, or I guess I can be, but I haven't gotten a lot of red ones. So when I saw this one in such good shape, I went for it. RLC. So it's like a red, but like a red salmony, like a watermelon color. This is too dark. This is not the same. And again, I am going to put the real pictures, because when I put them in the inset, the color looks much better than me showing you backlit. You're not going to get the gist of it. And this is not exactly what they do with these. I'll explain that really quickly. What they do is they just get one to represent all the reds. But that's not exactly what's in here specifically. Okay? So this is the rubber band I was talking about. It holds everything together. Just want to show you everything. So usually they have her in bark and perlite, and then at the very bottom you'll see most likely styrofoam, I guess, to keep it draining. So this is what you get when you get a bag baby. I saw this beautiful new growth and I said, she's got to come home with me. And so healthy, and I don't see anything at all wrong with it. I just want to incorporate her into my garden and have a good day. Now this last one, we're already 30 minutes. It's supposed to be short. Okay, hang in there. This last one is not me, but I actually saw the picture. No, I grabbed the one with no ties. Now I have to try to remember. I'm not going to remember. not gonna remember. This is the stock picture, and there is similarity between this and the real thing, just a little lighter. And the shape was reminiscent of a Walkeriana shape with a bigger lip. So I saw that. This is not as big as the others. The others were coming out of the bag, but this one was special to me. I can't believe I grabbed the one with no tag, but it was probably looking healthier than the other one. So what I probably was gonna do is take a picture of the tag, but of course I forgot. And that's it. And that's it. So I got this one, this one, this one, and this huge one. And I'm pretty happy with that. It's from Joanna. I can't wait to, this is gonna get attacked today. I'm going to pot her up. I'm going to just water her and just enjoy her. I love her already. The flower is absolutely gorgeous. And of course, my showstopper from Paula, exactly what I would normally get when I go to shows. I go and I hit the bargain bins with that are bare rooted, that are just ready to go like this. This is what I do. Let me show you my trick. I soak them for a little while in seaweed kelp and in super dry. So I soak them for a little bit. I used to do it for a lot of it, like a couple days. And Carlos from Mofi was like, that's an exaggeration. 20 minutes, 15 minutes is fine. So now it's like, you know, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I'll soak her. I'll let her roots get moist again. Now it's growing season, so now the roots are going to grow. Don't be afraid to get a bare rooted cattleya. They're fine just because it doesn't have a big mass of roots. What's going to happen is in a little while, this is going to start shooting out a lot of roots, and it's going to be absolutely fine, and it's going to be gorgeous. So oh, and she bloomed here. She bloomed already here, so obviously blooming size. I love it. Thank you, Paula. And I hope you guys make time for things you love. Apopka's coming up next. A whole slew of videos coming up next because, yeah, Apopka's gonna have. And when I say Apopka, I hope you guys know what I mean. I'm talking about the Spring Festival. Let me relax. The unboxing is done. Oh, and I still got some blooms to show you. The Spring Festival happens April 10th, 11th, and 12th. So I think we're going to arrive there the 10th. We're going to be there the 11th and then leave the 12th. So we usually hit, obviously, Carl Smith. We also usually visit Pam over at Orchids in Bloom. And we usually also go to Eco Genera if we can fit any extra, because I drive up with Wendy. So if we can get any extra nurseries in on the way, we will do that. So imagine all those videos. So it's a Carl Smith video, usually it's a vendor video, and then there's an Equa video, then there's a Pam's video, then if we get another one in, so, and then there's a haul video, because inevitable, a haul is going to have to happen. And we're also going to celebrate Nelson's birthday. So it's going to be a fun-filled weekend. I never get away. I never vacation without my family. But this is, I think we've done this already this is going to be the 3rd year. And I'm lucky that my husband allows me to do all my orchid shenanigans. I say allows, but you know what I mean. He's okay with it because he knows that this is my therapy. This is my, just what I have a passion for. So yeah, it's a fun time. If you can get out to a podcast this next weekend, do it. I don't know when this is coming out. I hope I'm going to get it out soon before that. So stay tuned for more videos, lots of hauls, some tutorial videos, and all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Make time for things you love. By the way, remember I told you that I was so bad at novelties, but I was going to try one more time. So here is my last effort to make my novelties bloom. So I believe this is like a half and half success. Okay? Why is it half and half? Because if you water these too much when they are supposedly dormant or during the winter season, what happens is they make a lot of cakeys, which it has. and they don't bloom for you. But this one decided to bloom. I think it's like half of what she would have bloomed if I would have held back the way I was supposed to. So I have another video where I talk about hard cane dendrobiums versus, that reminds me, there's another video on phals that I want to get out to you soon. But I want to talk about hard cane and soft cane, the novelty types. Okay, so I'm getting there. This is the proof. I'm getting there. And I have a couple others that I have around that I mounted, and they're also blooming. And before I had sworn them off, I had said, yeah, I obviously don't know what I'm doing with soft cane dendrobiums, but I'm getting there, and I see this success. So Sweet Memory Fizz. Sweet Memory Fizz. Love Memory Fizz. Smells delicious. So look at that. I'm having some success, so I cannot stop now. The other one I wanted to show you was my replacement. This is my replacement, and by the way, it's going to go in this absolutely beautiful Roxy basket. But this is my replacement. Remember my shenanigans with the nail hammer that would open a little bit and then just stay kind of like cupped, super cupped, and then after like 3 days. So I saw this one at Carl Smith, and I said, I've got to have it. I've got to have this. It had a bazillion buds, and then I thought, I have a basket to put her in. So look at that. The buds are just starting to open today. I bought her from the Amazing Thailand Rainbow Show. You can already see the stripes. So when she's done blooming, I'm going to put her in here because I love the yellow contrast against the pink. And anything you put in these Roxy pots, Roxy baskets, is not only going to survive, but it's going to thrive and look beautiful. It has all the air and everything that it needs. So what do you think of that? I love it. I love it. So I'll see you guys. I hope you make time for things you love, and enjoy your Easter. Bye, guys.